I'm going to get a facial because I'm not sure like what is going on with my face, but I'm breaking out here. Like I'm giving y'all the real me here, a little bit over here, and over here, and along my chin. So I believe it's hormonal, like acne, but I mean, like, I don't know. And I'm going on vacation next week, and I need for my face to, you know, look decent. I didn't really do my hair. I did my hair yesterday, and then I just like pushed it all back and put a scarf on last night. But I think I kind of like this, like, you know, it doesn't look, and then this feathery part right here is just me pushing my hair back. It's just stuck up, like, you know, it won't go back down, but I think I like that.
Why you make it so complicated? Off the drain, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me.
You know, facials are something that are so important. It's something that, like, as you know, like, it's something that is really becoming like more important. It's something that is, it really can change like your entire skin routine. Because here's the thing, when you go to a dermatologist, it's not that they're wrong or they're bad, but they're not teaching you how to take care of your skin. Show me where you're getting most of your breakouts right now.
Here, I shouldn't have picked this one, but I did.
It's okay.
Here, chin.
Okay.
Just here and then chin. What I'm mostly worried about, like right now, is like the dark spots. But
so this hyperpigmentation that you have here is something that we can most definitely work on. But here's the problem with a lot of hyperpigmentation, is a way that the body basically essentially protects it. An oil-based cleanser really breaks down your topical oils and your makeup and just like the surface grime much better than, you know, other cleansers do. Not to say that other cleansers here, like, it's not always super important to have a pre-cleanse. You can use your cleanser twice. It will do the same thing, but it's just, it almost enhances the cleaning effect a little bit more.
Right.
But you can't just use any oil because it needs to have the ability to emulsify. So this is where it's gonna start emulsifying. I just wanna like make sure you have a note of this. So this creamy white consistency, when you're using pre-cleanse, you use it dry first, dry hands, dry face. Then you rub it around for like a minute or so, add water to it. This is where all of that like surface grime is going to be made sure that you're pulling it off of the skin. Next step is we're gonna cleanse again. But now I'm gonna use for you our special cleansing gel.
Ooh, special stuff.
It's this like really amazing, like nice lightweight gel-based cleanser with lactic acid in it. So just enough to start to break down all of like the dead skin, but not enough to really irritate the skin.
Okay, that's good. Right. So that's like basically for people with sensitive skin, I guess you could say?
No, this is great for most skin types, except for really like extremely mature skin. I wouldn't use that. Even on like my youngest clients, depending on what their skin looks like, because I actually have a lot of like very young teens, like 13 to 15. I think 12 is my youngest.
Okay.
I use this on them sometimes, depending on the severity of their acne. Sometimes I'll use like an ultra calming cleanser on them, but for your skin type, like this is kind of one of those cleansers that for most people they can get away with using.
Off the drink, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging.
There's one thing that I noticed in your gut region on the face, so like right in here.
Okay. Ooh.
When you are getting, so this is your daily microfoliant.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, this is the one I have. Okay, good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see how your skin responds with this, and I might add a little something a little stronger to it.
Okay.
We're just gonna see.
I put your body on ice. I put your ass on the flight. On the drink, and you know how to be. You know how to get on that BSOP. Yeah. Can't hide your true colors from me, no.
I just want to take a peek at your skin.
Okay. Okay, so explain to me extraction.
So extractions are basically like a nice way of saying removing blackheads.
Okay.
This is something that I don't recommend. A lot of us tend to be pickers, right? Because like it's satisfying to remove these things from our skin.
Right.
But where it can be damaging is when you have this inability to stop yourself, which we all suffer from something like that, because I mean, you just want to kind of keep going. You're like, oh my gosh, it's coming out of my skin. So extractions.
What are we doing right now? Oh.
So I always kind of look at the skin. I like to see if it's not ready, it's not ready. So I just, you know, I let it go.
Off the drink, we concentrated. I know you won't leave me hanging. Smoking weed out the container. We spend cash for entertainment. There's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me and we making arrangements. I put your body on ice. I put your ass on the flight.
More of like a creamy hydrating mask, just to kind of like help with the moisture balance.
Okay.
But that was very little because I'm also using something called a sebum clearing mask.
Okay.
So that is going to help with any of the congestion that you kind of still have without having to really do like a lot of extractions. Again, even if I'm doing extractions, the reason why I don't do them every time is because I don't want to potentially damage the skin.
Okay.
So this kind of eliminates us having to do a lot of the extractions. What was so amazing about this mask is that it actually provides a little bit of hydration. And then I did a little bit of a colloidal oatmeal mask just to kind of soothe some of the areas that I did do the extractions on. And since your exfoliator was a little bit stronger, just to kind of bring that like inflammation back down and just balance out the skin. That's like the most important part.
It's you and me and we making arrangements. I'll keep it simple, baby. I'ma keep it simple with you, baby. You know I don't ever play no games. You know I don't ever complicate it. Got me feeling some type of way. Concentrating on the way you keep the rhythm. Oh my God.
I took off your mask and I put on a ultra soothing eye serum. I put on the new barrier defense booster. So that's little baby. I'm like obsessed with this thing right now. So this is actually like an oil, and it is so calming and so hydrating to the skin. Sometimes when you have more of an acne prone skin, you don't always want to throw on like sunscreens that are chemical sunscreens. So I like to put on a barrier defense boot. And something else that Dermalogica just came out with was the Calm Water Gel. That's like this nice gel base. I did a little bit of that too, just to help like moisturize your skin. But I did actually, because we did do a little bit more to your skin, I did put on a moisturizer that had an SPF in it, but it's a zinc oxide, so it sits on top of the skin. It's a physical sunscreen. It sits on top of the skin and reflects the UVA rays, and that
there's more where that came from, that's all I'm saying. It's me and you and we making arrangements. It's you and me